Record?
Yeah, we're going.
I didn't know if we were recording or not. Hello!
Hi, you guys!
We are finally doing another one together. We apologize for the lighting. It's like mid-afternoon, and we have a weird halo of sun, so...
I have my coat hung up over one window, but it's odd, and as you can tell, we don't ever film together unless we're in a parking lot, so...
Yeah, it's easy
bad
to do
lighting
with the cars.
for the win.
We don't have grandparents or kids interrupting. Yeah. It's just easier. Today we want to talk about things that creep us out. I was driving, to the town where Rochelle lives. I'm not going to tell you in case you're the Craigslist killer and we don't want to visit from you.
Because the Craigslist killer is creepy.
He creeps us out.
Totally.
And so we are talking about creepy stuff today. While I was driving here, I was listening. I was having like a 90s throwback moment, and for whatever reason on my iPod, I had purchased the song If I Was Invisible or Invisible by...
You bought it?
Evidently.
I thought it was just on the radio.
No, it was on my iPod. I know. I judged myself. I was like, what was up with that? But anyway, I was listening to the lyrics, and I haven't heard this song since Clay Aiken, like, first...
Was popular?
Was the runner-up on American Idol, which, by the way, whatever happened to Ruben Studdard? If anybody knows, leave us a comment, because it's a mystery. But anyway, I could talk about Ruben Studdard all day.
Moving on. Alyssa was listening to Clay Aiken's most popular song, If I Was Invisible.
Or is
the
it called
lyrics
Invisible?
of which... It might be called Invisible. The lyrics of which say, if I were invisible, I would just sneak into your room.
Yeah.
So essentially it's an entire song about how, like, if this guy could have a Harry Potter invisibility cloak, he would not use it to defeat evil, but would instead use it to break into your bedroom and stare at you like Edward Cullen. All night, every night, and just stare at you and be creepy. So, Clay Aiken, creepy, especially in the Invisible song. But also creepy, Edward Cullen, who used to sneak into Bella's room every night and just stare at her while she sleeps. True. I know that a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's so romantic when someone just watches you sleep. I think that's a little weird. Like, did you wake up and you had to go to the bathroom and then you got back in bed and you were like, oh, let me gaze upon this person that I love? Not so creepy. Are you like, I set my alarm for 3 a.m. so I could just stare at you longingly for hours while you don't know I'm doing that? That's creepy. Mm-hmm. So don't stare at people while they're sleeping. So
also creepy. Clay Aiken's face after he got that bad plastic surgery.
Also creepy, speaking of American Idol, Scotty McCreepy.
Okay, Rochelle is obsessed with Scotty McCreery. Not in like
has
so
the
cute.
creepiest like singing eyes
and
ever.
I'm sure we're gonna get hate
yeah,
comments.
don't like.
Hate
I mean,
comments.
I'm not
ready.
saying that he shouldn't have won, except I am.
We're ready
I didn't
for
think
the
he was very
Claymates.
good.
Yeah.
However, I like Clay Aiken. Actually, I do like Clay Aiken. Just sometimes
I like him. He's a North Carolina
creepy.
boy. That's
a little bit creepy. Cool. But Scotty McCreery had the creepiest eyes, and that wasn't just me.
It was like
there was a whole Twitter movement about Scotty McCreery's eyes. I know, right? I can't even make my eyes be creepy.
There is like Twitter handles dedicated to the fact that Scotty McCreery makes creepy eye faces.
Yes, it's awful.
Also, when he went from looking like a white, like
wait, who are we talking about?
Clay Aiken still.
Oh, sorry.
I went back to Clay. I'm sorry, and then he started to look like. That's creepy.
I think anyone who's had too much plastic surgery is creepy. Like Joan Rivers' face
Courtney Cox
is a little
used
weird.
To be beautiful. Now she looks like a cat.
And I think that the biggest part of that is like it's like I don't have a problem with plastic surgery maintenance for yourself necessarily.
No, if I had money and I wasn't afraid of needles, I would get some chesticles.
I would also have some chest-related surgery, but it would be the opposite
we would
direction.
take hers and give it to me.
But, I mean, I don't understand, like, Botox and even, like, injections to, like, keep your face filled in and faceless, but there gets to be that point where you've just kind of gone to the part where you kind of look like a melted Barbie doll.
Well, and almost everyone ends
creepy.
up looking like a cat. No matter what, who does the plastic surgery or who it is, they always end up with, like, the same feline face.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
It's not so good.
You know who else creeps me out? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin Spacey is so
gosh,
creepy.
Kevin Spacey in The Shipping News, American Beauty.
Although, I have to say, I feel like our aversion is less to Kevin Spacey and more to the film class we took as college students. We took when we were in college,
no, Kevin Spacey
Alyssa and I, and our friend Katie, took this film appreciation class, and it was like, I don't know what we're supposed to be appreciating, because I don't think Chocolat was
Kevin
the best
Spacey.
book.
And
the only
movie
good
that
one.
did not have Kevin Spacey in it.
That's not true.
Well,
Blade Runner didn't have it in it. He was only in 2. He was only in American Beauty and The Shipping News.
Oh, too many.
But he was so creepy. And then I've watched other Kevin Spacey movies since then, and every time I see him, I just like full body shudder.
Wasn't he in Seven too? That's a creepy movie.
I didn't watch Seven.
Pretty sure you don't. It's creepy.
Yeah.
I had nightmares for like weeks.
But you know who's creepier than Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Bacon?
No, I don't. It depends on what movie Kevin Bacon's in as to his creepiness. I kind of like him in Footloose.
Kevin Bacon has a creepy face.
No.
Pretty wife, creepy face.
Do you know who's creepier than that?
Almost everyone we used to date.
That too. But Christopher Walken.
See, he doesn't bother me.
I think that he is
bothers
so
everybody.
creepy. I just feel like the creepiest dude ever.
I don't know. He did, for whatever reason, he doesn't bother me.
The only time he doesn't bother me is in Hairspray, but that could be because John Travolta is a woman in that movie, and that's a little creepier than Kevin. Or no, not Kevin. Christopher Walken.
I was about to say Kevin Bacon was in Hairspray.
No, Christopher Walken was in there, and also like
woman.
Zac Efron, who at that point in time I think was too young for me to have a crush on, but now he's old enough for me to be like, I don't have a crush on him, but I can safely be like, ooh, he's pretty cute because he's no longer
OMG
like
so,
a teen.
I had a dream about Zac Efron that I was a movie director. I know, and I cast Zac Efron as a possible potential child molester / killer in this movie about a school, and this woman fell in love with him, but she was torn because she didn't know if he did it or if he didn't. So if Hollywood sees this video and wants me to come up with a screenplay, I'll be happy to. It was quite good.
Don't contact us for a screenplay. You will probably regret it. As you can tell from this Things That Are Creepy video.
Oh, Coraline's button eyes.
Oh, button eyes are the creepiest thing
Anything
ever.
with button
And you
eyes
can thank
creepy.
Neil Gaiman for that because it is... And those Lollapalooza dolls that are
which are
out
just
now.
Coraline.
And they are the... Like, they're creepy because they're, like, supposed to be soft and snuggly, but they just have, like, plastic hair. And I'm like, ick. I don't like anything with plastic hair because that is, like, asking for your kid to get their whole face, like, shredded off or something. Haven't you ever seen, like, kids, like...
Barbie has like
plastic
synthetic
hair. Yeah, it's not, like, hard plastic. So, but, yeah, button eyes are the creepiest
of plastic
of all
hair,
the
that
creepies.
creepy baby doll head in Toy Story with the that's on like the spider robot line.
Oh yeah, that thing
That's
is creepy.
don't
What's
like that
something
either.
else that's creepy? Oh, the Black Cauldron. I feel like all of the Black Cauldron is creepy.
Oh my gosh, and the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
The Black Cauldron is like
It's
it's
so
about
depressing.
Satan.
I don't think it's about Satan.
Well,
It's not about Satan.
Disney has some underlying like
No, they didn't. And it's like
Satan
a Lloyd Alexander book.
messages in it. Well,
so.
it freaked me. The you know what?
It's
out.
awful though. Like we'll have to do a Disney movie thing later, but
Yeah,
I tell you, the Black Cauldron is the creepiest movie.
Oh, also really creepy. Which actually, it's funny. My friend Allie on YouTube actually mentioned it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just saw that. On Netflix is a movie. It's claymation about Mark Twain. You need to look at it.
Claymation is creepy.
Yeah, most claymation is like
And
terrifying.
people dressed as giant puppets.
See, that
I
doesn't
hate
bother
them.
Me like it does
So
her.
creepy. I don't like people dressed as Santa. I don't like people dressed as the Easter Bunny. I don't like them dressed as
She thinks
anything.
they're all molesters.
You don't know what's underneath that suit. You don't know. That's true. Child molesters
My
are creepy.
sister's terrified of them too. No, but anyway, in the Mark Twain movie, there's a part. It's like the characters are the claymation is terrifying. It's Mark Twain and I think these two kids. I didn't actually watch the movie because I was like, I'll have nightmares. But I kind of fast forwarded through it to see the part that Allie was talking about, and they like travel through all these different times and around the world and stuff. I think, but there's this part where they are like actually talking to Puppet Satan. And okay, not only are their faces terrifying, but Puppet Satan, oh my gosh. I was like, I need to go read the Bible because this junk is freaking me out. But anyway,
All right.
maybe the buzzers are cute. We promise we do shorter videos.
Yeah, we're
Let us
really
know
trying
what
for that.
creeps you out in the comments below.
That's
And
right.
we will
Leave
talk
us
to you
super creepy stuff. And we will see you for, I don't know what, something.
something else silly.
Bye.